Hey Landers and everyone else, welcome to the 4th episode of the Nürburgring track day. God damn it, I did it for the fucking 3rd time in a row. Jesus Christ. Well, welcome to the Nürburgring track day, as I say again. And today we are driving the BAC Mono. I mean, what kind of car is that? I mean, that's the one you're looking at right now. Well, the interior of it. It looks really weird from the outside, but you know. So, here we go. It's a very nice car to drive, actually. Yeah, the performance was really good. Took corners really smoothly. I mean, for this type of car, it was just impeccable. And it handled exquisitely. Really, exquisitely. Going around this corner, look at it. Just sort of passes by. No means of whatever, I don't fucking know. But yeah, let's get on to the stats of this car. These stats are provided by Project Cars, which I just looked up and whatnot. But you know, some of them are wrong, I can't help that. But let's go. The top speed is fairly reasonable in this game for 178 miles per hour. I'm not sure if I was able to reach the top speed, but I probably got close, so I have no idea. So here we go, and it has a really small amount of horsepower compared to every other single car. It's only like 275 horsepower. I mean, that's not a lot when you compare it to some of the other cars. I mean, they have quite a fair amount of horsepower going for them, but this one doesn't really have that much. But now to the 0 to 100 and the 100 to 0 miles per hour. First of all, we go to the 0 to 100, and that comes in at 2.79 seconds, which is actually reasonably quick to get up to 100 miles per hour. I mean, who would have thought this car would be that quick, really? With only 170 miles an hour. 178, I mean. But, you know, the 0 to 100, the acceleration can be really good for this car, but, you know, it says it all about that. And the braking from 100 to 0 is at 2.55 seconds. That is shockingly quick. I can't believe that at all. I mean, it only weighs, what, 1,366 pounds. I mean, that is relatively light as well. And with a torque of 199, oh, no, it's not 200, but, you know, all those stats just make an average car. What doesn't make an average car? I mean, I know the horsepower makes it average, but miles per hour, relatively quick compared to some other cars. The 0 to 100s and the 100 to 0s, bloomin' quick. Not the quickest, but it's up there with the quickest. And the weight is bloody light for these things. I mean, I know the lightest one's the go-kart. That session will come in later. I don't know what episode that is, but you know, that will come out. And the torque is relatively low, so not even reaching 200 miles, 200 torque. So you can't really help it there, can you? It's not the car's fault, it's the manufacturer's fault. But that's all the stats that I have. I mean, there are other ones like wheelbase and whatnot, but I prefer to keep those ones out, but I just give you the main ones that you're gonna want to know, because the weight does actually count as a factor in this game. I mean, when you're gonna brake, if you've got a really quick car but it weighs a ton, obviously it's gonna be slow at getting back from 100 to 0. Hence why this car goes at 2.55 seconds, because it weighs so goddamn light. And you can see me here just go down from gear 5 to gear 2, which I think that's like a really big difference if the miles per hour was in the corner. So I'll be able to show you, but it's not, so I can't. And I actually risk going on this concrete that was just stupid of me. I don't know why I'd done it, but it paid off to go around that just to get a little few seconds quicker. Because if you go around the outside, it doesn't tend to help in any way, but it just makes the track longer, but you know. And going around these few corners, as I said in the start, it handles really smoothly. just looking at this, it's just going, yeah, look at that, going around this corner, doesn't need any assistance at all. Going a little tad wide from the actual racing line that they say, and there we go again. But all in all, really smooth, quite grippy as well. And going off a bit there because, you know, I'm a bit poor racer sometimes, but you know, can't help it. And really wide there, couldn't help it, but you know, braking into this corner, just hoping not to get the edge, and we just refine it. And here we go, I'm going to come up to the next, oh no, why do I always get this? Because I always say that this is the next really horrible concrete road, but it's not, it's a little further up. I always get them mixed up because that straight looks so similar to the one in the past that we just went on behind. I have no idea why, but flying down this bloody straight, going down that hill, got a little bit of air actually. It didn't grip that well, but it just flew. Sometimes the controller vibrates and you're just like, I believe I can fly. It's just like vroom, it goes right away. These straights around these middle to end sector is just amazing to drive around. I love it. Oh no, why am I playing that? I was about to play some video. I didn't want to do that. Okay, going up to this corner. Here we go, up to the concrete. Yeah, I nearly spin out, but I'm able to control it there. If I lost control, I wouldn't know what I would have done. This would have been much slower to see, and would have been just, you would have saw me crash really. Actually no, you wouldn't, because I would have edited that shit out. Here we go, coming up to the straight where this miles per hour will reach of its 178 miles per hour. I don't know if I reached it, but I certainly surpassed 150, maybe got 160. Looking at that view, look at that, that looks amazing. Those trees pass by. I ramped up the graphics to 100%. I don't know if they can ramp it up to 100%, but it sure does look amazing. I know it's 720p, but you know, that can't be helped. And we're coming up to the end of this straight. Just slow down just a bit. And we just come up to near the end of the track. And as perfect timing, we basically are at the end of the track, really. So come around the last few corners. And I hope you have enjoyed this week's episode, or this day's episode, or whatever I upload it. And thank you for enjoying it. And goodbye.